What's going on, guys? Today I wanted to do something just a little bit different and talk about a subject that a lot of you might have some experience with, and that's basic household hand tools and what are the basic essential items that every guy should have in his home. Stick with me. Okay, welcome back. It's great to see you, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. So like I mentioned, I realize this is a little departure from what we normally talk about here on this channel, but in an effort to encompass more men's lifestyle topics, I wanted to touch on something different like basic household hand tools, because as a lot of you guys know, I've built and raced cars for many years back when I was younger. And I've got a pretty decent selection of tools myself, so I think this is a topic that I can speak about. I need your guys' feedback though, if this is something you would like to see more of. Let me know down in the comments. Now, just for clarification, this is not a complete end-all be-all list of all the tools that I think you should own. It's just a basic rundown, in my opinion, of tools that I think you should have in your home to handle most basic household projects. But guys, please leave me some comments down below and let me know of some suggestions of some other tools that you think I missed. Okay, first up are basic screwdrivers. So in my opinion, I think you need a small and a large flathead, as well as a small and a large Phillips. Now these should handle most household projects like hanging pictures, hanging curtain rods, or taking care of your light electrical work. Now you can also use a flathead screwdriver as a pry bar, a scraper, or a bottle cap opener. If you want something a little more extra, get yourself one of these cordless drills. Next up, I would suggest a series of adjustable wrenches. So I might suggest a large and a small channel lock, as well as adjustable wrenches like this, and also some locking pliers like vice grips. So these are exactly what you need when dealing with shower heads, sink plumbing, as well as toilet plumbing. Next, I would suggest some type of hammer, specifically one with a claw to remove stubborn nails. You can also go with some type of ball peen hammer, but I gotta show you this guy because he's so cute. I might also suggest some type of sharp box knife like this, but in my case, I'm a huge fan of the Olfa knife. It's very simple to use, the blades are very heavy duty, and once the blade starts to get old and dull, you can just break this off and reveal the brand new one underneath. They come in very handy for cutting up carpet, opening boxes, cutting laminate flooring, and cutting up all your old cardboard for recycling. So earlier I talked about hanging curtain rods and pictures, so I might also suggest getting some type of electric stud finder like this one. So I don't think this one was really all that expensive, but I've had it for several years and it still works great. And guys, I'll try to leave some links down below in the description in case you guys want to check out any of these items I'm showing in the video. But I might also suggest, sidebar, keeping some of these drywall anchors on hand just in case the curtain rod or the picture frame that you just bought didn't come with any. So getting back to electrical projects, I might even suggest getting some type of a multimeter, as well as some basic wire connectors like this and a wire stripper similar to this. So I usually keep an assortment of different gauge wire like these, as well as a bunch of connectors in my tool cabinet just for miscellaneous wiring work with wall sockets or light switches. All right, so next I might suggest a series of wrenches. So I've got a ton of different wrenches, so I'm going to show these gear wrenches right now that are very handy. But you can also use the traditional combo open and box end wrenches. So these come in more handy for automotive work, but just having a simple set of wrenches is always great to have. Also, hand in hand with wrenches, I might suggest a simple set of sockets and a ratchet, but one other item I did want to mention are Allen wrenches or hex key wrenches. These come in very handy, especially when you're putting furniture together, and it's great to have a set of these in your tool arsenal. Next, I would suggest a locking tape measure of some sort. These are not very expensive, and this one is only 16 feet. If you need to measure a wall or a window for some new blinds or something, it's a lot better to use a tape measure than try to guess. Last up, I might suggest some type of a flashlight. Now, I realize this isn't technically a tool, but having a nice, powerful flashlight like this, or even a really small guy like this, comes in extremely handy. Guys, I would love to hear from you to let me know if you like this type of subject matter and if you even want to see more of it from me in the future. So please leave me a comment down below or leave me a thumbs up to let me know that you'd like to see more topics like this. And as always, guys, I'll see you in just a few days for a brand new video. But until then, be good to yourself.